Yo, friends and followers. This is the Froggy Cast's first stream. No, not stream. YouTube. All right, guys. I, I
Wow,
don't
you
think
already
this is
fucked
a. I
it
don't
up.
think this is a good start to 2022.
You already fucked it up.
I seem to have already failed. It is our first stream, not stream. I keep saying stream.
You know what?
First
We're gonna leave this
video.
in.
First
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 podcast
video.
Streamer
episode.
mode.
Back. We're
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
New year.
New year, new
Kill
us.
me.
Except it's not us. It's not new, and nothing's different.
It's the same podcast.
It's actually just different people now. My name is
Nolan's,
Jose.
Nolan's living in
My
streamer
name
mode.
my name is Jorge. Welcome to
Jesus here.
I'm
Welcome back.
Armando, and I am scared of nothing.
yeah. Feels good to be back. Feels good to put on my
does
little
it?
party hat.
Does it feel
Thanks
It
good?
to
does.
our good friend Ben. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Exactly. For the new
Eh,
year.
If you guys didn't
Days
know,
into the new
all of
year.
our channel art is done by our great little friend Ben.
Ben Ben
Ben's
is
great.
Ben's awesome.
You know, I
This
know
is
this is not Thanksgiving, but if I'm thankful for anyone, it's Ben.
it's Ben.
It's Ben.
I'd have to I'm
Hey,
gonna make a
Ben.
public apology to Ben. Every time he texts me that he wants to play Binding of Isaac with me, I'm busy. I was either out with Sabrina or I was spending time with my family, and I would text him and I'd be like, "Sorry, dude, can't do it today." And he just keeps sending me more and more messages about it. And one time he even sent me an invite link. I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry. I can't." So, from the bottom of my heart, Ben, I'm sorry. We will play soon.
Oh, at least he's persistent with it. I'm just scared to just send a "Hey, anybody want to play anything?" text.
No, don't be. Because the worst thing you're gonna get is a low tier god GIF back.
No.
Low tier god gif.
Yeah,
Send
you
back,
should.
and then I sent back funny video of Freddy Fazbear telling you to go get some bitches.
Anyway, um, new year, right off the bat, we got two deaths under our wing.
Oh my
Betty
god.
White and Bob Saget.
Why?
I
Why?
I mean, it's the obvious. Why wouldn't we talk about it? She literally died on New Year's Eve. It's terrible.
2021 took away Betty White from us, and then 2022 was like, "Oh, you think that's enough? No, no,
Yo,
no!"
I'm about to
And then they
dunk on
killed
you,
Bob
motherfucker.
Saget. We still don't know how he died. Do we know yet?
2021.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Okay,
They
well,
don't.
just
You
put a
could probably
conspiracy
look it up.
behind
There's
it.
probably something there.
I tried. There's no
Nah,
reason.
no.
Hmm.
We do a conspiracy behind it. So actually, it was the Clintons. The Clintons killed Bob Saget.
They were
No,
behind it all.
no. Let's not do this right now. Oh no. 2021 was walking out the door, and it was walking out the door after we won the argument, but then it walked back in and said, "Hey, one more thing," and kidnapped Betty White and ran, but
No,
it didn't.
2021, we didn't. I don't remember if we lost anyone as iconic as Betty White, but it was just
I
a.
think we did.
Who? What? I don't
Hold on.
remember.
I need to
I don't
think.
have a bad memory. All I
I'm
know is that
enough that I can remember real quick, and I need to see real quick.
all I'm thinking of is like I'm
Okay, no.
picturing someone walking out the door, like picture Tom from Tom and Jerry walking out the door, and just getting punched in the face, being like, "Huh," and then
Oh,
being like, "All right, well at least I'm at the door." Walks through the door, and then Jerry from Tom and Jerry's sitting there with a bat, and then he just hits him in the nuts. That's 2021 into 2022 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
no. 2021. Okay, so 2020 was a literal atomic explosion.
The end of
2021 was
2021 was kind of
no.
garbage.
2021 was the aftermath, the fallout, as people would call it. And now 2022,
The f-
we're in the wasteland. We're just here. We're just existing
yeah.
of the aftermath.
I have COVID going through the new year.
COVID's still happening.
It's still happening, but I didn't get it since the pandemic started, and then it hit me on Christmas Day. Actually,
Yeah,
not
no, a lot of people had COVID this
it was
Christmas.
like a few days after Christmas. It hit me, and I had it
That's
through New Year.
it's insane.
Everyone
I
was like
on
New Year, and I was in bed dying.
I watched um all the Spider-Man, all the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies on New Year's Eve.
I
Uh,
saw that. I wish I could have been there.
it was really funny.
Yeah,
It
I
was like, let's see, it was
yeah,
like 6 hours of just calling Tobey Maguire a
dude,
bitch.
you know what's funny? During New Year's, it was me, Sabrina, like we were all sick as fuck. Nestor, Aiden Anderson,
Yeah, she told me about that.
and well, Nestor wasn't there, but we were just in Discord that night hanging out.
Yeah, she told me that there was like a sick crew of people who just
Yeah,
were on call the whole
that
time.
were hating on Nolan.
Yeah, hate
I
on
was,
me because
I
my
was
parents
there,
let
but
me have people over my
I was
house.
definitely there with a bunch of sick people. I was definitely on a call with a bunch of sick people, and I was just
I
saying, hey, since we all got COVID, might as well meet up because no one can get COVID again.
I could kiss you guys because you know we're all sick.
um
Well, I'm all better
I
now,
wouldn't want to
but
test
Yeah,
that theory. Let's on the
I'll
path
kiss you
of
now,
2021, the way it was going, you might have just gotten COVID too.
bro. I just got COVID.
COVID too.
You
COVID the
got the
Froggy Cast
DLC,
strand.
the Froggy
COVID's
Cast
so good they made
variant.
the COVID cinematic universe, brother. So many variants out there.
Bro, what's the next one
COVID
though?
variants? What is this, Loki?
They
No,
got
it's
Delta, they got
Alex.
Omicron, and then guess what? Delta and Omicron combined.
And
They have a
can
Deltarune variant too?
I shit you not. Apparently, there's a variant that combined the Omicron and Delta, basically.
can I name that one?
Undertale.
Is that okay if I name that one?
Under
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
red.
think I already named it, Alex. The
No,
Undertale
the Red
variant.
Monkey Show variant.
No,
It's the worst one.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Oh my god.
I hope you're ready to explain to your mom what the Red Monkey Show is when she watches this episode.
Oh no, dude, I can't. I can't, dude. I can't.
Go and
No,
post
you're
this
gonna
on.
have to now.
Dude, oh
You're
my
gonna
Go
have
god.
to
and
now.
post
You
this
can't
one
say
on
J
the.
it. You're gonna
Jimmy's
have to
mom
now. You can't
watched
say
it.
it.
Jimmy's mom watched the episode with
I
Jimmy.
forgot about that. Yeah, we were just talking, and then Jimmy goes, "What's that, Mom? Oh, did you now?" And I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And Jimmy goes, "You saw
Alex,
the Froggy Cast?" And I was like,
I
"Oh dear
remember
do we
God."
that.
have a new loyal subscriber? Please?
Do we
Jimmy's
have a
mom?
new loyal subscriber? Yeah, Jimmy's
Do we
mom.
have a new? Do we have a new cult member?
We're not a cult yet.
We don't have any froggies.
No, we got to come up with a name for our podcast listeners. It can't be froggies. I don't know. Uh,
Um,
Tadpoles.
I, I just thought
eggs,
that's my brain just put that together. I'm so slow. Um,
frog
Our little
eggs.
pollywags.
it made me think of you just made me think of something. I was live streaming one night and Trevor was there with me, and he kept calling me his little bootang.
Oh, oh my
What if we call
god.
our subscribers our little bootangs?
No, no, that's
You know
worse
what?
than what I said.
Since this is still very early on to the episode, I'll pass this along. Funny followers, if you have an idea what we should call you guys, leave in the comments. You know,
Please,
please, because
Please.
I've already struggled enough coming up with a name for what I call people in my Twitch chat. But eh,
His little Alex's.
no, it's my club members, the club
My little
members,
Parkinsons.
my little Parkinsons. Oh no.
Because they're watching on Twitch. They're twitching, bro.
Oh
Okay.
no.
They
I
This
don't know if that was a save.
is this the first time
tweaking.
I ever had to cut something out of the episode?
I
Saying my little
don't know.
Parkinsons isn't gonna be a bad thing.
You're
No,
making it harder for him to cut it out.
you're making it I
Fine, we'll
probably
change the
won't.
subject now.
I probably won't cut it out, knowing me. Me and my son won't cut it out, who's sitting under my desk.
Who's your
Which,
son?
out of context, sounds bad, but it's my traffic cone. It's Phil.
Oh, I forgot you have the traffic cone.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I took it out again, so I have it with me
Of course.
Awesome.
all the time.
I guess I could say what I got Linus for Christmas because I'm giving it to him tomorrow, and this episode will probably already be out by the time
A
I
gun.
give it to him. It's not a gun, but
Please.
let me tell you, it was pretty exciting seeing this in the mail. I look in the mailbox because
Oh
my
no.
grandma goes, I don't think the mail came yet. And I was like, let's see. And I open it up and I was right. And I see a package and I'm like, my grandma didn't tell me she was ordering anything. And then I look at the box and it's got Russian text on it. I'm like, yep,
Oh,
that's for me.
that
And here's
that's
the
for our
thing.
friend Klaus Unmasked.
It was, and I sent him a picture of the box, and he goes, "What the hell is that?"
Pipe bomb.
That's what he said. He said, "You're gonna give me a pipe bomb," and I said it's on a pipe bomb, and uh, I can say what it is now. I can say
Yeah,
because he will. By the time this is out, he will have it. Yes, it is
a pipe bomb.
from Gravity Falls, Grunkle Stan. It is
Oh,
a little figure of Grunkle Stan,
is it like a
and the
pop?
packaging. No,
Oh,
it's just it's just a little figure, and I just thought, oh, you could put this on his desk, and that was the only one that was available. I tried looking for other ones. That was the only Grunkle Stan figure I could find,
huh?
and I didn't realize until after
Grunkle.
I ordered it. Like, sure, it wasn't off of like a website that I usually order stuff from, but
Yeah,
on top of it, I after I ordered it, I looked at, like, the title thing where it's usually says, like, Gravity Falls on the top.
yeah.
It just I looked at it, I was like, "That doesn't say Gravity Falls," and I'm trying to read it, I'm like and I'm squinting at the image, I zoom in and everything, I'm like, "Oh, it's in Russian."
Oh,
So
nail bomb.
so, I will be giving it to Linus tomorrow, in the morning, uh, when our gym class starts. I'm gonna hand it to him, and
Amazing.
Dude,
I'm just
that's
gonna hand it
crazy.
to him in
You
a
know,
You know,
back on
Russian box.
the pipe
I,
bomb, and the gun
uh,
packaging for
go
like
ahead.
a gift for Linus. I just when you said gun, it just made me think a gun, bullet, and just an image of low tier god.
Yep,
Uh,
I should wrap it
cause
in low tier god wrapping paper.
what I was gonna say
That'd be great. Oh my god,
was
if you can get
What
low
what
tier god wrapping paper, that'd be awesome.
what are you saying, Alex?
Well, what I was gonna say, it was kind of funny you got him like something Gravity Falls related. Like the other day before I went on my date with Jimmy,
Mhm,
um, which God, it was fucking hell s- for us waiting to do it because we both got sick.
mhm.
But
Oh, okay, I thought you were
I,
gonna
I
say like,
was
God, it was hell. I hate her.
no, it was hell going there, dude. It was hell. But that's not the point. The
How
point is, I was looking at pop figures actually from Gravity Falls. I want to buy one or two of them. They're expensive
Uh-huh.
though,
mhm.
because they're not made anymore. I was looking at two of them
Yeah,
though. I was
Oh
looking.
yeah. When
I
pop
I wa-
figures aren't made anymore, they start getting uppy in price.
I looked at two of them though. That was like that I wanted. One was Waddles, a Waddles
I
pop
love
figure,
waddles.
which was like $30,
Mhm.
and then one was uh a special chase variant of what's his name? Bill Cipher, which is like a
Chase variant?
chase variants are like rare variants that are hard to find, and this one was like
Okay,
a galactic version of Bill Cipher.
that's cool.
And I was like, "Yo, how much was that?" And it was like $40. I was like, "Dude, these two I might have to
Honestly,
get."
the most expensive pop I bought was $40. Did I tell you, Alex? I bought a $40 pop because it was a Target exclusive Destiny pop that they didn't like make
Wasn't it
anymore. Put out.
like
It was
like
Crota.
yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it Crota? Dude, that one was whew,
It's really cool, but yeah, it was vaulted, so they don't sell it in stores anymore, and it was a Target exclusive.
vault
So it was
vault of
40 bucks.
glass. They put that shit in the vault of glass, bro. What the fuck? No one does not understand this, but
they put Crota
Okay.
Funko Pop in the vault of glass, bro.
bro, they put the Corona Funko Pop
Fuck
in
the
the
Vex Mixer
jar.
Pass. I want the Crota Pop figure.
They put the Corona Pop figure in the jar.
No,
I
oh
understand.
no.
I
He's
understand
still
that
in
one.
his he's still in his packaging. He's under Crota is under my desk, but not in like a bad way. He's like in
Dude,
a good
dude,
position
I
under my
wish I could
desk.
show
He's
the
living a
whoever's
good life.
watching this episode, but
No,
behind me, my Funko Pop collection is just growing. I'm debating on buying like just a bookshelf for Funko Pops now.
Yeah,
probably.
no.
I got some shelves, and I put up three of them. I still have three more shelves that I could put up, but I
I'm
don't
gonna,
need to because
I'm,
they're just gonna be empty for a long time.
yeah,
And
I'm
I
just
put up
gonna
some
buy
things
a
there that are like crowding.
IKEA bookshelf. Easy enough. Except I have to build
Honestly,
that
I
shit.
I was I have a shelf right next to me, and I really don't I look, I get the appeal for pop figures, but honestly, I don't collect them. I have a
Yeah.
couple of them, but I mainly just display other things on my shelf, like what Linus got me for Christmas. I have the Lancer plush sitting up there. I
hmm
have a bunch of trophies from when I was little. Josh got
I
me a
need to.
Charizard thing to put up there with PJ's
That's
Charizard.
cool.
PJ's Charizard's actually missing. Uh,
Oh,
there's a uh, I don't know where it is. It was sitting right there, but now it's gone. But I have a giant Pez dispenser from when I was little. A giant Elmo Pez
I
dispenser.
think I saw
Just a
that
bunch of
the
oh,
first
stuff.
time or the time I
yeah.
came over.
Yeah, it's everything's moved around since the last time. Probably both of you have been
I
over
need
'cause I
to.
did a
I
little
need to.
remodel.
I need to sort out the Pokemon cards that Linus got for me. It's,
Dude,
I opened them and everything, and he got, and like I was surprised to even see that. Like I literally woke up Christmas morning, and he just said, "Hey, you should check your front door," and I'm like,
a
"Oh
pipe.
no."
That's creepy.
Yeah, and it
No,
was just a
I.
giant red box sitting outside. It wasn't like Nolan knows what I'm talking about, the little hallway before you reach my.
Yeah,
It
no, he
was
left it just
outside. It
straight
was
up
on the
outside.
porch. He was on the porch. So
That's
literally
awesome.
anybody could have walked by and stole it in the hour that I was still sleeping.
But they
So
did.
That's
It was a Christmas
so
miracle.
cool. Technically, if you
it
leave it
was
in the hallway, people could steal it that way too. It's pretty much
yeah,
in
but
the
in the
open
hallway
both
it's a little
ways.
more secure because the only people that go near the hallways are your neighbors, basically.
So you
That's
could
true.
determine who it
And
was.
I know my neighbors enough to know that they wouldn't steal shit because I know one of them is his father
Hmm.
with two kids. The other one's this
Right.
old Spanish couple that's been living there since before I was born, probably. So I've known them basically all my life, except I barely talk
Yeah.
to them. Um, and then there's another dude that moved in recently, but I see him. He's a honest guy, so
Dude,
I
that's
expect him
crazy.
to do
Cause
anything.
my landlord where I live cause where I live is just our apartment upstairs and then our landlord under us. And there are times where I order something, it gets shipped to the house, and I go out the front door after I see it shipped. I'm like, wait, it's not there. And then I'm like, oh wait, my brother Frankie told me that the landlord will come out, take the package, and put it on the back steps so no one could get it. So I always go back there,
That's
check, and
smart.
I see it there. I absolutely
It's cool.
love that he does that.
Good landlording. Good
Dude, and
landlording on his part.
he's old too. Like he's
Really.
like in his 90s.
A
Wow.
kind landlord.
What a
The
kind man.
grind
Yeah, see,
never stops.
our
I
quote unquote back steps are the same as the front steps. It's a hallway with a porch outside and the doors.
yeah.
So
I,
no
I will
matter
s-
which way the package is delivered, it's a risk.
actually kind of going back the other night. I think I pissed him off though.
Really.
So me and Jimmy got back from our date, and
Hmm.
I assume he locked the bottom door, but that's the door that none of us have a key to except him.
Okay.
So I got to the door and I tried unlocking it. It was like 20 degrees. And I was like, holy shit, why is it locked? And I tried calling Frankie over and over and over again. He passed out. He was passed
Okay.
out because he has work at
Rip.
like the next day, 4 in the morning.
Hmm.
So I was sitting there, I'm like, fuck, dude, what do I do? And Jimmy's like, try and call him, try and call someone else. As I'm pacing back and forth trying to figure it out, the landlord looks out the window, like trying to see who's there. And he sees me and Jimmy, and I look over to him, and I wave at him, and I point to the door. So then he
Okay.
closes his window, doesn't go to that door, but walks all the way around to his porch door, opens it. He's like, "What's wrong? Is your brother awake?" I'm like, "No, I think he passed out or something, but the door's locked. Could you let me in?" And he looks over at me and
Mm,
then looks to Jimmy and then like closes
okay.
the door. I was like, "Oh fuck, where is he? Oh no!" And then he comes over, opens the door, and me and Jimmy, of course, thank him and whatnot. And then all I hear as we're going upstairs is he closes that door and then
Hmm.
slams his door. I was like, "Oh fuck."
Well, I mean,
Well,
Huh.
we're
I mean,
as
is
long
the
as you
thing
weren't
like
the
is
one. Hmm.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
is
it
were
it
you
like
the one who locked the door?
he
no, me and Frankie both found out it was him. Like it was 100% him.
He must honestly. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I
I was
asked
gonna
my
say like
brother.
your key only unlocks one knob though, right? Because it's
Yeah,
like
my
your
key
door
only
has
unlocks
multiple
the
locks, but it
upstairs
only
door to.
unlocks one.
Yeah, our key only locks up the upstairs door to our um apartment.
Because our doors have three locks, like a top, middle, and bottom, and the bottom is the knob. But the key to our apartment only locks the top and the middle, because
Yeah.
the top is a chain. So and also we always just leave the bottom one locked when we're going out, just because it's annoying to have to unlock it both the middle and the bottom, and it's
Mm.
secure anyways. But yeah, I was just like thinking like, oh yeah, your key probably only if your key is like that with your door like that too, it probably only locks the bottom. So if the middle or the
We
top is also locked, it's kind of fucked. But
our door, at least the apartment door we go into, our front apartment door just doesn't work anymore. Like where we would normally enter in or something like that, so it doesn't work anymore. So we have to enter through the back.
eh,
And it is a door, it's just the key on the doorknob and
Hmm?
I would have to look at it, but I think it's also just like a normal like little chain lock on it, and that's it. That's the door. So,
That's cool.
and Frankie told me many times he's forgot his key and just uses a knife to open a door and just goes in. I'm like, oh, that makes me so comfortable with the thought that someone could break into his house in the middle of the night, just shimmy a knife into the door and walk in.
I mean,
I mean,
technically
it's
anybody
just
could
lock
try.
picking. It's just lock picking.
Yeah, that's just
That
what.
just
No, no,
that just means you have bad. That just means you kind of have bad locks. But yeah,
but we still have the chain lock, which is good enough.
yeah.
eh,
But you know.
You could also
honestly.
just do a shotgun trap on the door. The
Jigsaw
home
trap that
intruder
front or that back door
waking up to
though.
the sound of the home intruder getting his kneecaps blown off as he opens the door.
When Wenward
Me
wakes
sleeping
up.
soundly as the home intruder gets his legs blown off.
So peaceful.
Oh,
Oh, what was
honestly,
that?
I'm such a heavy sleeper. I guarantee that if that happened in the middle of the night, I would not wake up. And
Depends. I think it depends on the nights. I'm like I could probably sleep through some pretty hefty noise, and then other nights I'm like, oh, what was that?
Some
yeah,
nights I could sleep through an atomic bomb. The next night I get woken up by a dust particle landing on my right knee.
I don't like how specific that was.
I couldn't think of a body part that'd be funny to say. So,
That is
Yeah, I don't
definitely
know. It's because it's like
real.
my family is pretty noisy when they wake up in the morning, especially my brother when he's
Mm.
waking up in the morning to get ready and everything. And sometimes I wake up from that, but then other days I wake up and he's already gone, and the house is like you already empty or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
dude, that
I woke
that's
up. I forgot what morning it was, but it was a little while ago, a couple months ago. It was that's the problem. I don't remember if it was like the summer or if it was like just a weekend day, but I was dead asleep, just gone. And I was like I wake up around probably like noon as I usually do when I don't have anything to do.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
I uh I get off the couch, I'm looking around and I'm like I don't see PJ. I'm like, okay. He usually goes out with my grandma because he wakes up way before me, and I'm like, okay. And
Wake up
I
too
go
early for my
upstairs.
own good sometimes.
I go upstairs, and both my parents aren't home either. I'm like, huh. And I'm looking around. Not even my grandma was home either. I'm like, where did everybody go? And I just call Sabrina, and I'm like, I'm alone. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, I think I just got, I think I just got home alone. And she goes, "Did you?" And I'm
Abandoned
looking, I'm
me.
like, "I don't see anything or anyone." And so I was just like, usually what I my natural response when I'm home alone is I just get really loud because I'm never allowed to be loud at any other point in time. Like,
Oh, that's very same for me.
yeah,
You should gaming Home Alone for me is a real treat.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So then I'm like screaming at Sabrina, like, "They home alone me! They home alone me!" And I probably could
Uh,
scream right now, not to think of it, because my parents aren't home. But no. Uh, yeah, it was a surreal experience because then they just came home like nothing happened. They went to, like, the store or something, and they just came back and they're like, "Oh, yeah, figures that you woke up then." And I'm like, "My bad.
mm,
My bad. I got home alone and you're mocking me for it."
well, they're just living their lives. They're normal people like you
I
and
get
me.
it. I get it. But it's another thing when you're like, figures."
Dude, that
Yeah.
reminds me. You guys used to be there. Like I remember one time when movie nights were still new, and
Oh, I
for
love
people
movie
for,
nights.
for for people who don't know, we host a movie night. I have a server where I host movie nights, which I actually we're talking on right now. But
Yeah.
there was one night where my family went camping, and this is the point where no one, no, like literally no one was home. It was just me, which was scary. I was alone for a weekend in this giant house. It was just me. And instead of like being a normal person or anything, I would just scream at the top of my lungs.
Yep.
And then
It's
like
freedom.
I would go upstairs at like midnight to make dinner, turn on all the lights and be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's go." just start just start
I do
screaming as I'm
remember
making
this
dinner.
actually. I don't think I was there, like, I don't think I was on the phone with you when you were screaming, but I do remember you talking about this, and it was a while ago.
Dude, and even if there was one time where I was alone for a weekend, they used to do like every weekend after they got the camper. There was another
Yep,
weekend where I had Jimmy
I
over,
remember
so it
this.
was just us, and it was so much fun just being able to yell and all this shit. But I think at the time though, me and Jimmy weren't dating yet.
That I remember this, definitely, because I remember when you guys started dating, it was right around the time that I met you guys.
No, we started dating last year in October.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it was like a year.
Yeah.
I think it was
Was it?
2020. I think it was 2020 October.
Because I do remember.
Because we met Nolan as much as I hate to refer to this as how we met. We met in Fortnite at like around season 8 or season 9, like at the
We
end of season
did.
9.
It was season 9
So,
because Nestor talked to you, and
or
then I
maybe
was
season
like,
10. No, because yeah,
I don't
season
know.
10. Because chapter 2 happened like a month after we met.
I
And we
don't
played
remember
the.
that. That is
I
very
remember it.
fuzzy for me.
I remember a lot of things. And I remember we played together like as soon as that season came out.
That's
Because
crazy to think.
Or if we really want to, we could look on Discord to see when my first mention was in the server. Because that's literally the
I
same
hold
day
on.
I like met
You
you guys.
guys continue talking. I'm actually curious to see when that was. Because
But
now that you think of it, you probably joined the server after
like
playing
literally right
Fortnite with
after we
us.
played Fortnite. And I could literally look on
Yeah.
Xbox, as dumb as it sounds, I have a message on Xbox from the first time me and Jimmy, like, or when me and Jimmy just got together. And I have the date on my Xbox.
Here, I just waved at you.
He waved at me. Finally, he notices me. Let me see here. So Jimmy on Xbox. We don't really chat on Xbox, so it's easy enough to
The f-
find out.
The first thing I say to you is, you say, "Hola." I say, "This better be Alex." Linus says, "Yes." You say, "Yup." I say, "Okay, Alex, quick question." And then I say, "Who the fuck is Joe?"
Mm, good,
That is the
good.
first thing I sent to you. I,
No,
oh,
because
and then,
me and Jimmy got together on, and I love that I can remember dates like this. We got together on October 13th, 2020.
hmm,
What is this attachment Jimmy sent me? Never mind. I guess I can't. But yeah.
that's a lot of funny images.
So we used to hang out and shit, and basically like, crush on each other the whole time we were hanging out.
Nice.
Dude, I still remember it too. Like there was one time where I had Jimmy over. It was around like the time in October, and I remember Nestor was there. Nestor was there. We were watching him play Alien Isolation on his TV or on
Oh
my
yeah, that's
stepdad's
right.
TV,
You were.
and
You
I
were.
I was just not to put it light, I was really just cuddled up to Jimmy watching, and I was like,
Right, I remember I was playing Alien Isolation. I do
and
remember.
like literally after that happened, like I messaged Jimmy next day. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry about last night if I was weird or anything. And Jimmy's like, no, that's fine. And then I was messaging Jimmy joking. I'm like, hey, so you want to like go out or something? And Jimmy's like, yeah. I was like, what? Hi, what's up?
That's really funny.
And then
I,
for a whole week, I thought Jimmy was joking, so I didn't know
I
we were.
remember that. I remember that. I remember because this is so nostalgic for me because it's been like almost 2 years, I think, since
Yeah.
since I've heard this, and I remember Alex talking to me and saying to me, going, I can't tell if Jimmy's joking or not. And I was like, what? And he goes, Jimmy, me and Jimmy are dating? And I was like, what? And I remember I was so confused because you guys genuinely like pretend like you're dating a lot. So when I heard that, I go, it's a joke, yeah? And then he goes, no, Nolan, I was being serious. And I was like, no, no, you're joking. And for like an entire, I remember we were playing Fortnite together. For an entire match, you were dead and you were explaining to me that you were dating Jimmy. And I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, sure, man. All right, okay. And then you're like, no,
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 no, Nolan.
I'm
I,
dating
I'm
Jimmy.
I'm being real here, man.
I'm being serious. I'm gay.
Oh my god. I don't
And
even
dude,
think
that's so. It's all so
I hope I
crazy.
have a clip of that. If it's somewhere on my channel, that'd be hilarious.
I don't think you do,
Because I don't think I had. Sadly, I
or
don't think I
maybe
had my channel yet.
I don't know, but it's crazy because like I remember texting Jimmy. I'm like, so hey, are we dating? What's up? And Jimmy was like, yeah, we're dating. I'm like, okay. Just wanted to just wanted to make sure because at this point I've been crushing on Jimmy since seventh grade at that point. So
Yikes.
and of course I never told Jimmy because I didn't want to ruin any friendship that I had.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
it was crazy. It was intense finding all that out. I hope I still have the
That's
text.
it's the best feeling in the world when you're dating your best friend. Because
It truly is.
honestly, 9 times out of 10, I'd rather get to know
Kill
someone
you.
first rather than well. 9 times out of 10, I'd rather get to know the person way, 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 way beforehand rather than just jumping into something like that because you don't know who the hell that person is. You have to know them. You have to know what you're getting into before you jump into all that. So it's a good feeling to be with someone that you actually know and respect and can put up with, because
Yeah.
it crashes and burns when it doesn't work out that way.
Mhm.
And I don't know. It's just it's just just how it works, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm looking through these texts right now, just trying to like figure. I guess maybe I was
Like
wrong
in
about
the
the date
moment
we
that you
got
were found
together.
out.
I sometimes it's weird looking back at some what do you call old texts for me because I feel like I was a different person when I was texting those things, when I was saying those things, because I don't remember any text that I sent. If you maybe I might remember something if you tell me like, "Hey, what'd you send to this person like a week ago?" And I might remember it, but I think once it reaches like the month mark, it just didn't happen in my brain. It's just kind of there. And I like there's no recollection of it either. Just kind of like
I don't remember a text I sent like a week ago. Like I remember things I sent like a few days ago, or if I made plans or something. Like other
yeah.
than that, I'd just be like, "What'd you say like a week ago that was like unimportant, like not a plan?" I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah, I'll remember certain things, but that's because I'll literally tell my brain to do it. I'll be like, "Hey, bud, you need to remember this." And so, I don't know. It's just I also suck at remembering things in general. You could ask Sabrina. When it comes to me remembering certain dates or certain times for things, she constantly has to remind me because I have a pea brain.
sometimes my brain just farts and forgets things. It's not even like I'm bad at remembering. Sometimes I just forget for a short period of time, and then I
My brain
remember again.
isn't my brain isn't allowed to fart because then I just
Oh,
laugh.
oh my God! I have the message right here. I found it. I found it.
Okay.
So I said, "Ooh, nice," and I sent a picture of, um, I sent a picture of, what's the, fuck, the main character from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs' dad, with like his eyes showing when he raised his eyebrow. So I said, "Want a kiss?" And Jimmy's like, "If it's worth anything." Also, of course, I said something I don't want to say, and then I said, "So, are we dating now?" And Jimmy said, "Yeah," and then just went back to normal, like, "Oh, Trevor needs to talk to you."
That's really funny because
It was
honestly,
on September
I'm the same way.
29th. That's when I still worked at whatever it's called.
Hey Nolan, did you check your cat in your DM?
Dude, that's crazy.
What? What?
Also,
Did you check your
season
DMs?
6 is epic.
Can you
What
check your
season?
D? Are you telling Alex to check his DMs or me?
You,
Oh, me.
you.
You boom boom
So,
boom. What is?
Nestor, are we like dating? I don't have the picture of the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs guy's dad, so you're stuck with just me talking about it.
Well, wait.
Are you
I
talking about
wanna.
the guy with his eyebrows that are covering his eyes?
Yep, that's what because Alex said that's what he sent when they were having the conversation.
Wait, I could get the picture.
Ultimate character design is dad figures that have their eyebrows covering their eyes.
Here, Nolan, I could get the picture. Because now that I know where it is, September 27th, 2020. There it is. Save that picture. I loved that picture so much when it was a thing for me. I saved. Oh, I was telling. Wait. Huh. I'm just looking through all these messages now. Oh my God, Caitlin, fuck off.
What is she doing?
Spamming stickers for towards me.
No, it's not Caitlin. That's oh, now it's Caitlin. It was Alex. Now it's Caitlin.
Now I gotta
God.
ask.
It's both of them, and I see that it's like, oh, Alex it happened to the server. I'm like, oh my god, did they really go back to that?
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna don't even worry about it, Alex. I got this under control. Okay.
Oh,
All
you know
right.
you can give
So,
timeouts to people in Discord now, right?
yeah, I heard a story about the timeout function.
I'm just saying you could use it right now.
I
You probably can use it right now.
I can tell this story. It's okay.
Oh,
I
I saw
there
what
was
you,
yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So,
you should.
I was talking to Sabrina and there there's some nights where Caitlin stays up like way later than I do. So I wasn't up to see this sadly. And Sabrina told me about it though. And it was Alex, Linus, and Caitlin, and they were all up like probably like around 5 a.m. Um, Alex, they were playing Mario Kart last I was there, and I
Yeah.
don't know what they switched to after. I think it was Smash. Um,
Mhm.
Linus and Caitlin kept bullying Alex. So Alex, with the co-owner role that he has on my server, he timed both of them out several times.
I was
And
there.
were you?
I was
Is
there
there a
for
limit
that.
to how long you can time out someone for? You just time
I
someone out
I
for 1 million minutes.
I was
Yeah,
in the
probably.
I was there and I was like seeing them keep timing out. I was like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't say anything about Alex.
You were
Because
about to say something, and then you see that they got
So
timed out, and you're just like, "Oh,
honestly, I felt it was justified. Because after
it
Sabrina
was
explained it
definitely
to me,
justified."
she was telling me Caitlin's side of the story and how she was getting really pissed. So you'd think I'd be somewhat like on Caitlin's side, no, because I was there before that. I was there and I saw what they were doing when it was like mild playing. Then when it got to the point where Alex was getting pissed off, I can only imagine how much he was laughing as he was just timing them out for just a little bit of time and let them come back. And
I mean,
Sabrina told me
definitely
that
justified.
yeah, she told me that Caitlyn was like genuinely raging. I've never heard of Caitlyn genuinely raging at a damn thing
oh,
in my life.
I
hey
actually need
Nolan.
to see Caitlyn genuinely raging. I'm super curious
I
to
have. She
how
raged
angry
at
Caitlyn
me.
is. She
She what?
raged at you.
Yeah, a while back. Oh wait, fuck. No,
Alex
Alex,
is doing
I
it. Do we need to give
hate you.
Alex a timeout?
If you're
Anyway,
watching this, Caitlyn, hello.
if you're watching this, Caitlyn, I need to see you mad. I need to see you angry for science and for my curiosity.
I've seen her upset, and
I've seen her upset
mainly at
too. I
her
think
math
I've
teacher.
actually I've seen her mildly upset. I've never seen her like upset or angry. And now I'm genuinely curious because I've never seen her angry, so I just constantly think, oh, she's a very calm person.
She usually is a very calm person. Honestly, I've never seen her lose her temper once.
I
Yeah,
need to see it.
um,
I'm curious. I must see it.
two things. One, Nolan, I sent a picture into the lounge that I was talking about from that DM with Jimmy.
Okay.
Uh, at 5:19 p.m. I sent it, so you guys know when we're recording the podcast. A second, she got mad at me. Caitlin got mad at me, very mad at me. Um, I guess she was tired, so it didn't really dawn on her. But they were talking about like some character being dressed, or like how a character was dressed
I
or
remember
something.
this, yeah.
So little me, I was like, well, damn, look at the way she dresses. That's just the way
I
she
know I
dresses. And
know
she
you
got
didn't mean it the way
mad.
that
She
Caitlyn
got
thought it
really
was. I
mad.
remember
She
that.
thought I meant like she thought I said like she got what she deserves because the way she dressed. I was like, no, 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 no.
Well,
And she
the
got
part
mad
of
and
the
like
thing was
disconnected me.
you weren't in that call when whatever they were talking about was. You just joined out of nowhere and had no idea what they were talking about and then just
Yeah,
said that.
and then
So
immediately like she started like I joined back and she started like getting mad with me and like she disconnected me. I was like, dude,
honestly, she's I get where she was coming from because it was late at night and I could see the misconception, but holy crap. What a
holy crap, Lois.
misconception to have.
A misconception of total anger. And I
Total
just
Honestly, it's
I
happened to me.
unadulterated
literally replied
anger.
to her saying what I want to see her rage.
What did you
I see her
say?
rage.
She hasn't said anything. I just said I want to see you rage, like very anger,
Can I
like
see her
Public
talk about
lobby mad.
politics? Can I see her get political? Caitlin, what's your opinion on oatmeal?
Is it?
Expl- Is it a thing?
I don't want
What
to
is
be
No,
the
it?
just
one to
is
make
it?
Caitlyn mad because then
Is
I'll
it?
just feel bad. But I want to see her
You know what?
mad.
Wait, I want to message Caitlin now. I'm gonna
Just
message her.
just watch her talk to Linus. She'll eventually get mad.
So
Hold on.
basically, saying is invite her and Linus to a VC call and just let them talk.
Oh my god, dude! What if we had a guest? Because Linus was talking to me. He wants to do be a guest on one.
Double guest.
Double guest, Linus and Caitlin. That would be hell. I messaged Caitlin, is it oatmeal? And she said perhaps.
What the fuck are you guys typing? Oh, that's from the what movie
Yeah,
was that from?
yeah.
That that noise you were doing is from that movie. I don't remember the movie. Was it
We
Bruce
were making
Almighty?
we were making a noise related to a
We were,
movie.
And you're like,
we were just making noise.
We were just
We were
making
just
that's the
making
noise.
no that's
noise.
no you were doing the noise from
Okay, it might have
it was
sounded
Steve
like it, but I was
Carell.
just making noise. I wasn't trying to do it purpose. I know what you're talking about, Nolan, but I wasn't trying to do it
Wait a
purposely. If that's what you're
second.
thinking.
I thought it was
Wait
because
a
it was dead on.
second. People are gonna see us mid episode now. This is episode 5.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
I've
did you
had it.
forget to change it?
Yeah. You're gonna see this
It's
let's
near the end of the
go.
episode. There it is.
Mid editing.
Yeah, episode 5, the not so happy New Year's. And now I've got to write in the description of the episode. It shows episode 4 for most of the episode, but just know it's episode 5. Just know.
It's
Dude,
episode 5, guys. It's episode 5.
you know what's even funny? Talk about guests. I was talking to my brothers, who have a conspiracy podcast that I listened to for the first time. It was pretty good. It's called the Hush Hush Conspiracy Podcast or something like that, or like the Hush Hush Conspiracy Hour podcast. And they've been doing pretty good for themselves. They have like their own merch. They have
Do they really?
they reached 50,000 downloads on Spotify. Like
Wow,
a lot of shit. And they're talking to me. I was talking to them about my podcast and whatnot, how I just do it for fun. They're like, "Oh, dude, we should come on your podcast one time." I was like,
that'd be
"Oh
sick.
shit, you guys would come on our podcast where we just talk about random shit?"
Yeah, no, theirs is a lot more structured than ours. We don't
No,
have merch.
listening to the live show, they didn't seem as structured as, or when without a script, when they just had to talk, they are worse than us. Like
Really?
structure, and it's like, wow.
That's
It
pretty
was
crazy to think. I didn't think that when you told me your brothers had a podcast, I didn't think it was that big. I thought it was like our
it's
level.
been getting up there.
That's pretty good. I'm glad. Maybe one day
I'm proud of you.
Maybe one day Froggy Cast will hit it big.
A big following, big cult following of our cult.
No, we don't have a cult, Alex. We don't have a cult.
Eat the applesauce, guys. Eat the applesauce.
No, no. It's a minimum pyramid scheme.
I do want to make merch at some point though. It'd be fun. Cause
How do you even make merch?
literally
How do you go about that?
You just
find a
make
shop
merch. Let me
that
know
would
about it.
host you. Find a shop that would host you and print the merch, which is very easy. You could pay people just to do it, and make a design, put on a shirt or a hoodie or something.
So, is that a lot? Is that like,
Not really. Like if you think about it, let's say to set up a shop is like a few hundred, which
uh-huh.
sounds like a lot, but if you think about it and how much money you'd make back from it, it could actually be good. And these shops
But
usually
you have to be
stay open
certain that
until you
people will
close it.
buy. Yeah.
No, you don't
I
even
mean,
have you don't even have to be like certain people are gonna buy it. You can just have it open. And usually, if you pay, you can find shops that have a one-time fee. You just pay it and then set up the stuff. Usually, all you
okay.
have to buy is like the supplies, and that's not a lot.
That's
Depending
cool.
depending on the quality you want. If you want like shitty ass quality, you're paying like $1 a t-shirt. But I wouldn't want shitty ass merch, dude. I know how shitty ass merch is, and I hate it. Like
You
out
want
of
merch that you can wear.
yeah, because out of all my merch I've ever bought, the best thing I've ever bought was my Unisonus hoodie. It never
Yeah, that was
fades.
like
It
that
never
was
like
expensive.
$70, yeah. But it was worth. It's still worth it. I just had to get bleach and something and put it on it to remove a stain. But once I do that, I'm going back to wearing that like
That's
full
why I
time.
hate wearing white. I hate wearing anything white because it stains so easily.
It does, but it looks so good. It looks so
I
good.
guess. I don't know.
I bought my Misfits hoodie like 3 years ago, and I'm still wearing it.
Yeah, I thought that one was small for you when we talked about it. Did your
It was
body
like
adapt?
I do remember you saying it was small. I thought you said it was like a kid size.
Kid size one.
it was like it no, it wasn't like it was like yeah, it was a bit small at first, but it wasn't that bad. Honestly, it's better now. It's better fitted, but I can definitely tell that it's like, oh no, soon I will not be able to wear it. Maybe
Yeah,
another year or two.
my dad bought two hoodies for me and PJ when I was a freshman and he was
Maybe.
either just starting middle school or like still in elementary school. I don't know. But he bought us two hoodies that were the exact same size. The Black Panther hoodie and the Deadpool hoodie. And it wasn't honestly, I don't think they're that corny because I like them. They're like they got like little lines on the sides that say like that have like symbols on them, and there's like a symbol on the left chest area. And now, after it's been I think like 4 years
Sorry.
since we bought them, I still wear the Deadpool one, and I can't fit into the Black Panther one anymore.
Damn.
Meanwhile, both of them were the same size when we got them. So honestly, even though it was the same material, same brand, same everything, for some reason the washing machine was just like, "No, fuck you." Shrinks the hoodie. And then my Deadpool one did the exact opposite. It like grew because it's
Damn.
bigger on me than or now than it was when I was in freshman year.
Oh my god. I.
What are
Alright.
they saying? What are they talking about?
Preston is saying how he'd hate if we had an episode with Caitlin and Linus on.
If you thought this episode was bad, just wait until that one comes out.
Wait until we have Preston on for an episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have Preston on.
Terrible.
I uh I
Bully.
do have a couple people I do want to see come to the
Here,
podcast.
here, if you made it this far in the podcast, here, let's start talking about future guests. So, Nolan, go.
Aiden Anderson, Ben, Preston, um, maybe Corey,
Maybe.
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 Um, who else? Sabrina,
Uh,
um, maybe Thomas. Thomas would be cool. Josh said he wanted to at one point. And I don't know, I guess that's my list.
mm.
Maybe Alex Subka too. Alex Subka would be cool.
I would love to have Alex Up on for an episode.
He can talk to us about the life of a Roblox developer, the trials and tribulations.
That's what you want to call them.
He he gets very upset when I mention his fame from Cube Cavern. He that's why he's trying to
And I would
pound
also
out.
be ashamed. I would also be ashamed if I was a Roblox developer.
Well, he's making a new game. And he's been working on it for a while, and I think he's trying to make it so he stops getting noticed by Cube Cavern, and so he can get noticed by this new game coming out, Noob Quest. And honestly, it doesn't look bad. I think from because there's occasional times he'll stream the screen for me, and I can see what he's doing. And honestly, if he's still got that following from when he first got Cube Cavern out there, I think he's gonna do pretty well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have heard a few things that he's adding with other people in the game. So I think I might give it a quick little playthrough
Well,
if it's gonna have everything he's telling me.
now he's been working off of Roblox though. Like he hasn't been working on Roblox. He's been more focused on making a new game like off of Roblox.
Oh. Like, what engine would he use then?
He's been using Unity.
Okay. I've seen good and bad games come out of Unity.
That's
A
just based
lot of
on
the games.
developer.
No, no, and your
Yeah.
favorite game's on Unity. These nuts.
I wonder if the Pokemon games were made on Unity. Like the new ones. The Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Hmm.
It'd be really funny if they were, because honestly
So,
it looks that
honestly,
way.
like after this episode, we should start writing a list of what we want to do for the next few episodes. Like, a list. We could go to that, and whoa, you guys get an insight of our cool setting for this podcast. We gotta go to our Google Doc and write how.
You get to see our super secret 100% under wraps notification, or not notification, information about where we hide our secrets. Yeah, so the Google
So,
Just
Doc,
give us
right?
your credit card information now.
So, guys, welcome to this extreme hidden information about the Froggy Cat. So, if you see page 2 of the Google Docs sheets, we could see episode 7. It's going to be about Undertale. So, we'd have
Make sure
Klaus
you have
Unmask
your
on for
Sans
that.
Episode
profile
41, where
picture.
we talk about Sans
We
for
we
30
would
minutes.
we would have
I
Klaus
couldn't do
Unmasked
it.
on for the episode. He would be really funny to have Klaus
I
Unmasked
could
on
because
for.
of this one video that I saw recently where this dude is just like looks so bored and unenthusiased playing Deltarune, and he walks into a shop and he hears the music, so he immediately perks up and he sees that the man running the shop is Sans, and the video just cuts
Sit!
out him screaming Sans. Like
That's
I've seen
that's
that
cuts out.
video.
that's Deltarune. That's the what do you call?
Yeah,
Sit!
I said that he was playing Deltarune and he
Spit
was
on my
like,
keyboard. Yikes.
I thought you said you was playing Undertale, but that's I
Um,
know the exact scene you're talking about.
Dude,
I
now I'm
have
just
it right
thinking.
here. I could just send it to you.
Actually, no, that'd be a great idea. Alex brought up um, I was talking to Alex. I'm like, yo, so we'd love to have you on for an episode too. Talk about like game development, some other stuff, just hang out. And I was like, dude, we could get into the mindset, like, see like how it was being a Roblox developer.
What did he say?
Well, he's no, because he said he wouldn't even mind answering questions about his other games. So I was like,
Okay.
that'd be cool to get into the mindset of like where he was and his thought process with all that.
Nolan, just check your Snapchat.
Dear
Um,
God, Nestor, I don't even want to know.
yeah, guys,
Just
welcome
do it.
back to episode 247 of the Froggy Cast. Today we talk about Nolan's cancer treatment.
Oh no.
This is this is a Simpsons prediction. One day I'm going to get it now because he's gonna feel like a dick.
Now I'm gonna feel epic.
Nolan, cancer?
What's funny? I still have
I
more
pre-
energy doing
I predicted it. I'm
these
awesome.
these podcast episodes than I do playing Call of Duty Vanguard. Okay, I can't
God.
lie. The last couple of days playing it, it's been getting back to me. It's been a little fun. That's why I'm kind of thinking like after this episode, I kind of want to do a live stream of playing it, but I wouldn't really have anyone to talk to for it, so it'd be
See,
kind
this
of
is the
just
problem.
boring.
I went back and watched our last episode a couple days ago, or the most recent episode a couple days ago, and as I was watching it, there's a part where I say, "Yeah," or maybe it wasn't the most recent one, but there's one of them where I say, "After this stream, I'm gonna go and play Bendy and the Ink Machine." Guess what I didn't do after or after that podcast? I didn't
Wait,
stream. I ended up
yeah,
streaming the
then we
next
did a stream
day.
together, Nolan, and and it didn't work, and then we haven't streamed together since.
Yeah,
You
I
know
Your
what?
I
channel,
do plan to do another episode soon, but I'm not gonna be
another.
as optimistic and
Uh,
be
uh,
like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do it tomorrow at 3 p.m. at 3.14."
See,
we can't bring up IP addresses
continue.
again.
I just wanna continue streaming Miles Morales Spider-Man on hardest difficulty. But it's just like I'm streaming it just because I want you guys to see the gameplay. Like
Maybe.
not so
I
much as like I'm streaming because I'm trying to become a popular streamer. I'm streaming it just because I want to see you guys watch me play a game because I'm
Yeah, no,
bored.
that's fair. Um,
I still need to get a good stream of that game because the
And
last
just
time I
have me
streamed it
come
wasn't that
over.
good.
Just have me come over.
No, it wasn't even that was the problem. Trevor dying was the most content-filled thing I've ever done in my life. Because look, I want you to think about this in the perspective of a good man that I know named Ludwig Ogren. He played Pokemon Black 2 and he did the Ludlock. It was like a Nuzlocke but with his own little twist to it. He died so many times. He banned like close to 200. No, it was probably more than that. I'm saying 200, but it was probably like in the thousands. He died so many times in that run that his chat was like flooded the day that he actually got he got the win. And I just think it's so funny that Twitch eats that up. Just anybody who consumes content loves it when their content creator dies.
yeah.
So seeing Trevor just
Ooh.
absolutely eat shit at this game, it was the most content filled thing ever because I could just
Especially if you include chat, it's very content filled.
Dude,
exactly, and
that
I
gives me
hated
an
the fact
He
that I
was
had
idea.
just
chat.
basically just saying this is painful.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
dude,
everyone. There were people joining saying it was
ooh,
painful.
that gives me an idea.
It really was. I
What's
was
that?
watching Trevor fail
Ooh,
so hard, and
I
it's
should
like
do I should do a live stream like a single life
I can say
run
damn
game.
well that I'm pretty good at Miles Morales, like at those Spider-Man games. Like I can do
That's
pretty well at those games. I've beaten both of them on the hardest difficulty, so I can
what's
say I know how to play the game. So
Yeah.
watching
what's your
Trevor
yeah.
absolutely eat ass constantly was super painful.
Yeah, I get it.
Trevor eat ass.
And I wanted to have my friend Xylus
God.
come on or join the chat and watch me play, but I'm so glad he didn't because I was telling him how because he couldn't join it because it was really late, and so he asked me about it one day when we were sitting in choir together, and I go, "Oh yeah, we got 16% done." He goes, "You were playing for 3 hours. You only got 16%?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I could beat
Trevor.
the game in that time," and he just made me feel like shit about it.
You
Man.
can beat Miles Morales in that time. That's the sad part. If you just
Dude,
did story missions, like straight up story missions, you
that's
could
not
beat it in
fun
that time.
though.
That's exactly what he said.
That's not fun though. Like doing just story missions and stuff like that for a game. Like it's the only reason I've played Fallout New Vegas for so many
Well, that's
years
what it
now.
is. But the thing is, I wasn't planning on really like just playing story for my Miles Morales stream. I was playing on a new game, so I didn't have any of the upgrades or gadgets, and I was playing on the hardest difficulty. So it was definitely going to be some dying from me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I was definitely going to go off and do my own thing and make like and like be in a chat with you guys, just like talking with you on like a VC or something, because I don't really have my microphone on. So I'd just be
Hmm.
more like in a VC with you guys talking
yeah,
and
that's the
flipping.
thing. I go insane uh streaming because I
You
usually
scream at
don't talk to
kids.
anyone. I just sit there and I mean now I do, but mainly what I do is if I'm doing a solo stream, I just go insane talking to myself and I think to myself, why was I so depressed after that stream? Oh, now I remember. It's because I was talking to myself and there was like two people in chat because I'm not entertaining just talking to myself.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
that's why I'm just like I don't have my mic on during streams just because yeah, there's no point
Dude,
really.
see,
And
that's
also I'm
why.
playing on my PlayStation. Who am I gonna talk
Hmm.
to
Actually,
besides Nolan
maybe I could
being in
get
a
Jimmy
party?
on for that
yeah,
stream with Vanguard.
That's really about it. I don't
Because
know.
Jimmy's the only person I know
Honestly,
that plays Vanguard or would talk to me during that.
I'd be
yeah.
down to more Miles Morales streaming like tonight, but honestly, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I next time I have Trevor over, I will 100% be streaming more Miles Morales.
Here, I'll come over, Nolan, and then we stream 2K. Yeah.
Yeah, PJ
How
will
about this,
need to play
Nolan?
2K.
Oh my god,
You know,
imagine me and PJ
oh my
stream
god.
2K.
You know what,
I've never
Nolan?
played a 2K game.
You know what I just remembered?
What?
Our little soul linked Nuzlocke.
I have it sitting on my desk right now.
I have
Where is
yeah,
it? There
my
it is.
DS is right behind me right now. Honestly, it's like you could definitely like we could definitely still continue it if you wanted to. But honestly, I'm on this new Pokemon craze right now with Shining Pearl.
Honestly, I think we should just uh we should scrap it, and then I'll start a new file for Shining Pearl. Or I have Diamond, so I'll do Diamond, you do Pearl, and we can just do it on a
Yeah,
call.
Jeez.
Because
exactly, because it'd be
honestly,
so much easier.
we're never gonna get it done. And we
Dude,
spent
that
a lot of money on that um Alpha Sapphire.
It
dude.
was
I'll do
20 bucks. It was ridiculous.
It was
Now,
$20 up split between the both of us. It was like 40.
Yeah,
dude, now I'm thinking about it. What if I did like a permadeath run of GTA 5?
I mean, you could do it. I don't
That would
think
be
it's that hard. I think you
hell.
could do it. What do you mean that'd be hell?
Because there's like three certain points in that game where I feel like I die 100%.
Really? I don't know. I don't think I've had too
It,
many
it, it'd
moments
be the
in
last
GTA.
heist. It'd be the last heist or one of the
The
heists
last
I would
heist
die
I
on.
get, yeah, I understand, but I don't know. I feel like the rest of it is pretty like,
E-
you could
Either
probably get
that
through
or I
it.
do a permadeath run of trying to 100% Fault New Vegas.
But you
See, you
do a
gotta have that. You gotta have that mentality when you go into uh, playing games, knowing that you're
Going to
gonna die.
die.
You gotta have that mentality of it's literally just a video game. Because if you
Yeah.
die and you let it get to you, it's gonna eat at you.
Dude, here's the thing though. If I died in like Fallout New or sorry, you cannot 100% Fallout New Vegas. No matter what playthrough you play, you cannot 100% it because
Okay.
that's how they built the game. But
because there's multiple stories that
there's
you can
so
take,
many
and if you take
multiple
one story, you
paths and
can't get one
stories.
way.
There's so many different dialogue options, so many different perk sets and all that stuff. It's just so much to take in. But see, in that game, if I died like towards the end, I'm like, oh, well, that's 3 hours back or so. That's not that big. I die in GTA 5 near the end of the game. Oh, fuck, that's 12 hours.
You know, it'd be worse. You know, it'd be worse. Permadeath of Red Dead. Red Dead Two.
Oh, dude. Ooh.
That is a
Red
long
Dead
game from what
2.
I've heard.
That is like
Red Dead
30
2 is such a
plus.
long game. I enjoyed it thoroughly,
Ooh,
but if you tried to do a permadeath run of Red Dead 2,
ooh,
you would actually
dude,
low tier god yourself. You
dude.
would low god yourself.
Nestor,
That game is so ridiculously long. It's a fun game. It's such a fun game. I enjoyed playing that game. I played it through twice.
dude. I just thought of an
God, ever
amazing
do a
idea.
permadeath of that?
I thought of an
Don't
amazing
even say
idea,
what you're gonna.
Nestor.
What is it?
Permadeath with Dead Space games.
See, that's doable too.
That's
That's
doable,
very
but
doable.
as someone
That's
who
very
hasn't really
doable.
played them, it'd be really fun.
You haven't played the Dead Space games?
Not really. I played the first.
I played 1, 2, and I didn't finish 3 because
And
I
no
didn't
one touches
I wasn't
3.
enjoying it. I didn't enjoy it too much. Yeah,
Number 3's
it's
an action game. Who the fuck cares?
yeah. I started playing 3, and I got like halfway through, and I'm like, wow,
That
this
that
is not fun.
that's why I'm excited for the new Dead Space, like not remaster, but like reboot coming out. I think it's a
Nah, you could
reboot.
definitely do Dead Space permadeath run because honestly, it's more just like about knowing what's coming next and being prepared for
Yeah,
it.
I know
The
none
game
of
is
that.
not hard. The game is not hard. The game is not hard. It really isn't. But it's like if you're playing for the first time, you'll definitely die at some point in the game.
Yeah, and especially if
But
you're a little
if you're
baby back bitch like me.
if you played it a few times, you won't die probably playing through the
See
entire
that's
game
the
because
thing.
it's you know what's coming.
If I played through Fallout New Vegas, I'm gonna know a lot of stuff that's coming. So I think I would play like hardcore mode where you actually have to sleep and eat and drink, and that'd be a challenge.
Yeah.
Like the
That
challenge of
reminds me of
day-to-day
like
life trying to fall asleep in real life.
it sounds like
Falling
hell.
asleep in real life.
Sleep. Oh shit, we've been recording for an hour 10 minutes.
Hey
What?
guys, I hope you enjoy
Hey
these extra long
guys.
episodes. I know nobody watches till the end, but it's cool.
We love you. If you do,
We love you just the
if
way you are.
you watch toward the end of our episodes and I send a screenshot of proof that you're watching the whole episode, yeah, we love you.
That
Oh
you
God,
could just skip
I
to the
looked it
end of the
up.
video.
But
I
no, no,
looked
no,
it
no,
up.
no. You gotta have the whole bar showing that you watched everything. Like you have to show us your
No,
recently
no,
watched, so it
I
shows the
looked it
whole
up.
bar.
I looked it up. I looked it up, and someone
Mhm.
did attempted. There's a YouTuber by the name of Bear Puncher. He is pretty small,
Uh-huh.
I imagine, because he only got 500 views in this video. But it is Red Dead Redemption 2 Permadeath Attempt 1 Episode 1. It is 45 minutes long. I'm guessing at the end of these 45 minutes he died, and then he
Oh,
That
decided maybe this is a bad idea. He's never probably posted another attempt again.
not here, here. If you watch this point, I want you guys to comment below. Should I stream the attempts of doing that? I will buy the game and I will do it. Should I
Oh
do
yeah,
it?
he did 2 episodes actually, so he might have survived the first episode because it's still attempt 1 episode 2.
Yeah.
So he probably
I
died at
feel
the end
like
of
you have to
episode
be
2
able to
and probably
stop
got
like playing that at some point. You can't do like a normal permadeath game where you have to like play through the whole thing in one sitting because you cannot do that with Red Dead. You could, but it would
no,
be
you can't
hell.
you can't do that, but it's like as long as you don't die, it doesn't matter. You can get off the game and whatever.
Yeah. I
But
just
the thing is too,
realized.
it's not even the fact that that's hard. It's the fact that in Red Dead 2 there are random moments where you get jumped.
Yeah. I I
By like
I
yeah.
you were just like riding with your horse like normally, right? You're trying to get to somewhere, and then all of a sudden some guys pull up out of the forest and they're just like, "Hey there, boy, you're that cowpoke who's been messing with us," and then they just start shooting at you,
nah,
and there's 15 of
do
them, and they surrounded you on all sides, shooting
they
at
start
you, and
shooting
just
at
like,
you.
dear God, and you're just like, I don't even have my guns out.
They start shooting you and you're
It
like, you
reminds
like jelly beans? I got some jelly beans.
The only thing that you can do is run and pray that you don't die from them firing at you.
And just start eating
I
carrots as you run.
Those are the most
Oh,
annoying deaths
no.
I got playing Red Dead 2, like getting jumped by people randomly by like 15 guys and I
I
died
never
because I
really
wasn't
got
prepared
jumped like
for it.
that in my playthrough.
I got
My
I
jumped plenty
remember
of times in my playthrough. It was terrible.
when I forgot where I heard this from, but it reminds me heavily of there was a guy who had the world record for the longest Minecraft hardcore survival world. I don't remember how many times he actually got on and streamed it, but it was the longest going one in history. And he died by stepping outside with a baby zombie chasing him, and he had full, I think it was either diamond or netherite,
oh,
and it was just entirely decked out, and still
I think I
died
know
to the
what you're
baby
talking
zombie
about.
because I think he falled before he or not fall. He fell like
fell,
right before that.
falled.
So he was he was at really low health to begin with, and it was like when you see it happen, your heart like genuinely breaks because this guy had it since like as far as he could probably remember.
Dude, that reminds me. There was this like person who did like a hardcore world for like 200 days, and then he was just like, "Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm bored. I don't want to do this anymore." So he ended off the world doing a final stream and just like showed off the whole world and then died.
Wow.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Honestly, it doesn't seem too hard because all you would do is you'd get on and play a hell of a lot and beat the game. And then once you beat the game, you just get on like once a month and be like, "Hey guys, yeah, still going for that world record," and then just play like a pussy until you beat the record.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but that
guys,
wouldn't be
look at
cool. That would
the
that did you do that? That reminds me of the first person in the world who beat Okay, I gotta start off with this. Permadeath runs suck. They suck. They really do.
Yeah, because if you die, you have to start
But
all the way from
there,
the
there
beginning.
there's a worse version of permadeath. One
Mhm.
hit.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was expecting.
this one person I've been watching on Twitch for a long time. His name is Dark Viper AU. He's been trying to do Grand Theft Auto 5 one hit. for years.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, this one person that no one ever heard of did it. They fully beat the game one hit. Like didn't get hit once.
They proved it
Wow.
and everything.
Yeah, and then and
I
they
feel like that'd
showed
be damn
proof.
near
They showed
impossible to get
no,
not
no.
for
They
like
they
the.
showed everything. They showed proof. And then Dark Vapor AU, I think a month ago now, also did it now.
I feel like
Wow.
that would be damn near impossible because, like, first
It
off,
was
there are random moments where you cannot control how you get shot at, and like, especially like if you're in a chase, like
yeah.
driving away from someone,
There's a lot of
like
specialized strats
that.
just for that run.
Yeah, because if you're when you're driving in GTA and someone's chasing and shooting at you, they're most likely gonna hit you at least once.
Yeah. So
So like
it's
to not get
near
hit is
impossible,
insane.
but it's possible. So you
That's
know.
Insane.
quite that's quite impressive.
Yeah, okay. Now I got donate to Dark Library and be like, hey, bro. So when's the Red Dead one hit playthrough or
Oh
playthrough
no!
coming out?
Don't even play with that.
Don't even put the idea in his head, man. You will make that guy go insane.
I I could never do that to Dark Viper AU. I love him
Talking
too
about
much.
this makes me want to play Red Dead again, and now I'm like, maybe I could stream Red Dead.
Dude, I had to buy
Maybe
it
that would be
because
entertaining enough.
I played it when it was on Game Pass. Talking about Game Pass, did you hear what's coming out on January 20th, Nestor?
No, I didn't. What's coming out?
Day one of Rainbow Six Siege Quarantine on Game Pass.
Ew, but cool, I guess.
It's free, so I might as well try it. I like the
Yeah, I might as
mode.
well. I mean, the thing is, it's like if one of us buy it anyways, you could do with friend pass anyways. So,
Oh, that's cool.
because
Shit.
it's because your
Ah, we
friends can play with the
fucking
friend pass. So if one of us buys it, we can all play it.
shit.
So I mean, I guess if someone
I'm
wants
just
to
waiting
make a
until they add
sacrifice.
cross progression for Siege, so I don't have to rebuy everything on PC and then play Siege on PC because it feels better. Well, no, it
You
There are
doesn't
have
so
because
many
the
games that
hacker
do
problem's
that,
worse.
like Castle Crashers, Minecraft, Skyrim. So many people just buy those games for several consoles just because they release on a new one, and it's just like, okay, I guess I'll play it on this console now.
There's sometimes where I understand it. It's like better hardware, runs better, why not? Like between buying Skyrim Ultimate Edition and then or no, it was like Skyrim
It's funny. I do have
something
Skyrim on
edition.
PlayStation
I
and
don't
on my
know.
Xbox.
Cuz on I've bought Skyrim like 7 times, dude, at this point. But
I've only bought it twice.
because there was Skyrim for 360 and then Skyrim for the Xbox One. I forgot what it was called. But then recently they released Skyrim Ultimate Edition for Xbox Series X and S, which gives it like native 4K 60 frame support, just enhances it, which makes it run better, look better.
Uh,
Yeah, they've updated some things, but there are also some natural updates anyways for the enhancement. Because I remember I played on my Xbox and I realized it was running smoother, and
Yeah,
that's when I realized it's
because
Skyrim got updated anyways for 60 frames.
yeah, no, because anyone who owned it on Xbox One already got the free upgrade.
Yeah,
So like you and me, we both got the free upgrade. And
it's free shame.
it runs beautiful. It runs beautiful. But, if someone who genuinely doesn't know what Skyrim is or never played it, I I can't recommend they buy that version. I can't because it's still $60. It's
Yeah,
$60 again.
honestly, just wait for another sale to come out for Skyrim. There's always gonna be
Yeah.
a sale for
Or
Skyrim.
genuinely, if you want it, buy the Game of the Year edition for Xbox 360 or PS3. You get the same enjoyment, just 30 frames. You could love it.
Yeah,
I
I do
I
recommend Skyrim to a lot of people. It's a great game.
Yeah.
literally I remember I completely forgot about this until we started talking about it. Technically, I've bought Minecraft 5 times.
Oh,
I bought
Oh
it
yeah, that's
for
right. You have
I bought it for the Switch, I bought it for the
money.
Wii U, I bought it for the PS3. I had it on
dude, I
my
can't.
grandma's iPad when I was really little, and I have it on the PS4.
Dude,
I
It's funny because I never
the
bought it.
dude, dude. I
I mean,
I
technically, I
never
don't think
bought. I've
I
never
only
bought
bought it
Minecraft once. I
you,
got it. I got it free with my Xbox, the Xbox One edition when that came
you
out,
got Uno,
and then I
dipshit.
got and then I got the Bedrock edition, which is free.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly,
So I never bought
I think I've
Minecraft
only
Dude,
cards.
bought it with my own money, like, once, because other times it was my parents or my grandma buying it for me,
mm,
but still,
dude, I
it's
can't get
it's a lot of
into.
Minecraft for someone that doesn't like it that
I
much.
I I never like getting into how much times I like bought something or stuff like that. It's always hell. 'Cause I always think of like, oh, I don't buy a lot of the same game, or I haven't bought stuff a lot. Then I think of Destiny and I'm like, huh, I had to buy all the expansions of that shit. I and now I'm
Yeah,
Speaking of
sitting
which,
there,
no.
I
and
gotta.
now
Speaking of which, I gotta pre-order Witch
yeah,
Queen.
now me and Nestor just sitting there looking at the Witch Queen pre-order like $60, huh? Huh? Another full game, huh?
These companies run you dry.
I get it for Destiny's case. I get it because now it's a free to play
Because the game's
game,
free. The game is free, so the
so
DLCs that they release
they
is what
have to make money.
venue.
And usually buying the $60 version compared to the $40 version is better because you get like all the seasons, you get all the like season
Yeah,
passes of
that's right.
that year.
You get a whole 2 years worth of content or a year.
Two.
Worth of content. No, it's
T-
1 year. Sorry.
You got me excited. I was about to say 2 years. Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. There's only
Holy
four
mother
seasons a
of
year.
God.
There's 4 seasons in a year, so you get all four
We
seasons, and you get 2 dungeons too. That's right, because they also
releasing two dungeons,
2 dungeons. So
and
you
then
also
and
get
then
two
and then here
dungeons,
I
and then
am,
the expansion with some other pre-order bonuses like gear and equipment.
dude. I don't even know why I'm like debating on buying it because I literally bought Vanguard for $100. I don't even know why I'm like debating. Oh
God.
well, that's $60. I don't know
I
if I'd play
don't
it
want
that
to
much.
spend this money to buy
Literally
Destiny
spent
2, The
literally
Witch Queen, a
spends
game that I know I'm gonna play.
literally spent $80 on Fallout 76, $100 on Vanguard. Games I barely okay,
And still
at least
debating on
Vanguard I'm still
Destiny
playing.
Witch Queen, $60.
At least Vanguard I'm starting to get around to and enjoy. But oh,
I could.
just because I could see the Discord right under us, a mutant draw chat. Am I right?
Okay, I'm not talking about this. You know my opinion, and I'm not talking about it.
His opinion. Very political.
Your opinions,
No.
you want to delete it.
Well, yeah, but we love our friends too much and like their enjoyment. So if they want to enjoy it, we will let them enjoy it
I
because we
look,
love our
just
friends.
because I don't use it doesn't mean other people won't.
See, I sat there the other day. I was just muted, and I was listening to music on Spotify. I was like, I would get the same enjoyment not being in this chat and listening to Spotify.
I honestly, I get what you're saying 100%, but it's just a comfort for some people, I guess.
I
I
guess it's
don't.
a comfort.
It's it's not.
Me,
It's just not something I can agree with. But if other
Mm.
people
it's
like
just
it,
like
I'll take
them.
it.
For them, most of them are on desktop, and I'm on my phone most of the time,
Yeah,
and
no, for them it's just a
and it's just
tab that they
wasted.
have open.
Yeah, and for me, it's like my battery's wasting away. I
What
cannot
the
sit here and
fuck?
just not say anything. If I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna say something because my battery's wasting away.
POV, you
Yeah,
live in
no,
New
it's just
Britain and
it's
your
not an
Puerto Rican
argument that I
neighbors
want
are
to have
playing
anymore. If they
music.
like it, go ahead. I'm not going to strip them from something that they like.
No, we
Just
can't
gonna
do that.
make fun of them every once in a while.
Here,
I'm gonna
here,
make
I
fun of them
can't, I
for it.
can, I can strip some happiness away from people, like my Puerto Rican neighbors who blast music at the most random times.
You sound
That's
like
Why?
just
a
how we are. That's just how we are.
Why?
you sound
Why?
like a
Why are they?
middle-aged
You.
dad.
Why are
I'm
they
a bit.
outside when it's 33 degrees outside? It's 6:03 p.m. and they're blasting music.
That's just what Puerto Ricans. No,
I
you
can't.
should have seen it when I
I'm
went to
white. I
Puerto
can't
Rico,
relate.
dude. Like most nights in Puerto Rico with my family, we would just be sit. They would be. It's like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. It's dark out. It's quiet out. They just go outside and they just sit down and just stare out and just drink beer.
Oh no, I
That
feel like
sounds
that's.
awesome.
See, that's something I would do. I would just like go sit
That's what they
outside.
do.
But
Like
I don't
that's
I
know.
what they
would
do. The listening to music is also normal, but like usually sometimes they want to have it quiet, but it's
Here,
usually normal.
here's what I do. I go to Bethelona and I make music that goes unts, ants, unts, ants, unts, and
But
I
no,
live
you
I
should
don't
like.
know
hear it
what
in my.
you're quoting.
I'm
You
not
should hear it
quoting
in my
anything,
neighborhood when they have parties. Like seriously, like
unless I am, I guess. I don't know.
The New Year's Eve, like when it hit 12 o'clock, like 30 minutes later, I realized that there's music playing outside, and I could hear it. They're
Dude,
playing Puerto Rican music and like very loudly, like I can hear it. and
We
like playing
didn't.
drums and stuff like that.
This
Like they
whole
had like actual
episode.
drums.
This whole
That's
episode, we
cool.
didn't really talk about New Year's.
I did. I talked about what I did on New
Like
Year's.
Because no
barely.
one cares.
No one cares because another year, motherfucker. 2022, the world ends.
2020
I
so far has robbed me of a driver's license and has robbed me of some
So
of 60
far,
bucks that I needed
so
to get
far,
a new permit.
2022 has shown me an amazing movie that I watched the other night, which I do recommend. It was called, I think it was called Just Don't Look Up. It's a very good movie. Very good.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Mentioned
Has
It's
Leonardo
somewhere.
also good
DiCaprio.
judgment to have when you're on the internet too.
Yeah, because it had Leonardo DiCaprio and I think the girl from Hunger Games,
Jennifer
like the main
Lawrence.
character. Yeah, I think so. But it was good. It was really good. I would talk about it, but I recommend people just go watch it. It's on Netflix. I recommend just go watch it. It was an amazing movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
I've heard about
dark
that.
movie, but very good.
It's very real to what's happening today.
I think
Not
the darkest
entirely,
thing,
but yeah, I
the
get it.
darkest I'll ever go. Like I don't have much of a tolerance for dark. It's not
Yeah.
that I don't like it. It's just sometimes it just genuinely is depressing for me to watch. But the darkest I think I've ever went is just Breaking Bad. It's a
Yeah,
dark
no,
show, but I know that there's
as
darker out
as
there, and
one
I'm
way,
good.
the only thing I can really say, and this really doesn't spoil anything, um, the movie, it at least the ending, um, it doesn't end. It ends on a happy note, but not the way you expect it. Like not in a good like, oh, everything's okay, but no, it ends and you're on
Yeah.
one part very sad, but on another part you realize there's good to it too though.
Yeah.
I like movies like that where they're not afraid to
I don't
shy
know.
away.
I think the thing I don't know. I say try to think of like the what's the darkest thing I've probably watched and like enjoyed. I think that would have to be honestly Attack on Titan.
Oh, if I want to get into the darkest thing I've watched and enjoyed, holy shit. Like talking about actual like media, not like YouTube. Um the I think the killing of a sacred deer was the darkest thing I've watched and whew, or Midsommar. Midsommar could be on there too. They're
Yeah.
both very
See,
crazy
that's like
A23
a
or
that's like a
A24 movies or whatever the
that's like
fuck it's
a
called.
disturbing kind of like dark.
They're
Darkest like for
disturbing
me.
as fuck.
Yeah, they're just like for me Attack on Titan is more like this is like very good story writing and it's very dark because of like it's dark because of the themes that they're playing with and like the story that they're telling
Yeah.
and like the ideas that they're bringing. Like
Or
the like literally season 3 started introducing those ideas and then season 4 is like, oh god, the entire story has been about this the whole time and we never even saw it. We thought they were just
or
fighting big titans, but no, there's there's war, there's racism, there's a
What?
euthanization ideology.
dude, that's
I
crazy
don't know.
because like
Anime confuses me, man.
that's
It's
crazy
such a
too
good
because
story,
of
honestly. It's a really good story. I'm so much enjoying it. I can't wait for the end of it. It's like it's nearing the end now. They started doing the part 2 of the season of the final season.
dude, that's crazy. Like
Hmm.
I actually watched one of the documentaries in a movie night, which scared the fuck out of people, myself included. Um, but I
Which
watched this
movie?
YouTuber lately that talks about like disturbing movies and disturbing documentaries he's watched. The one I'm talking about is what was it? Just Melvin, Just Evil.
Oh yeah, those.
That is like as dark as it was and as how horrible it was, is an experience
It's
because you end off knowing these people, their lives are affected because of this one man. This one man, it's affected their lives and it's affected their families. And even though he's gone, there's still remnants of him around. And it's such a crazy thought, but
that's it's something I think about a lot when I think of shows. Like Better Call Saul
yeah.
is literally, I mean, sure it takes place beforehand, but it's post Breaking Bad technically because it came out after Breaking Bad. it's something that you think of after the fact, like after Walter White is gone, you
Yeah.
think of it and you're like, holy shit. And you're like, it's over, and this all happened before it was over.
Oh,
And then
spoiler alerts for a
you can
show
only
that people had years and years to watch, by the way. Anyway, go on.
he's dead. He's dead. Anyway, yeah. Um, funny story about that. Me, Trevor, and our friend Cameron stayed up till we didn't sleep. I slept for like an hour, took a break, and then we continued. We ate a bunch of crap, and we started the second they got to my house and finished the that morning at like 8 a.m. We watched the entire final season together, and I felt like I was gonna throw up. But
Dude,
once I saw the ending, once I saw him fall on the ground and do the funny thing that I'd been waiting for 4 seasons, I was content.
the ending of Breaking Bad's a very good end. It's
It
a
is.
very like a show that I still to this day loved. When I watched it in 7th grade when I watched it, and I feel like I'd
Yeah.
even get more enjoyment now watching it again. But I remember watching the ending of the show live, like when it was coming out. So it was
I
crazy.
remember I remember my dad he still does. He watches Law and Order,
Mm.
and uh when I was young enough, I think I was probably like 8 or 9 at the time, there was commercials for Better Call Saul. That's all I remember about Breaking Bad when I was young.
It might have been Breaking Bad, because when you're 8 or 9, I think Better Call Saul wasn't even
If
a
I was
thought yet.
It was 2013,
Yeah,
2014.
no, that's Breaking Bad. That's like around the time Breaking Bad, I think.
Because all I remember is the commercial with Saul at the phone booth.
Or maybe that might have been right when it was coming out, because I think Breaking Bad
It
ended
could have
around
been,
2012.
and maybe it was in third grade. Maybe I was older than that. But the point is, I was like in elementary school at the time.
Oh, I didn't get to finish what I was saying earlier, but this YouTuber, he's been watching like disturbing documentaries and whatnot. Honestly, here I'm gonna look him up for just a second, because I feel like I'm not giving him credit if I don't look him up. Disturbing. Boo, 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 boo.
When after you look that up, we should probably wrap this up because
Yeah. Um.
Froggy Cast watchers, I have a concert to go to.
Just like finish up what I was saying before.
Froggy
His name's
Cast watchers, I
his
have to be a
name is
virgin.
Mr. GG. Great
I think I've
YouTuber.
heard
I
of him.
recommend him. But I remember he recommended these like two documentaries that I watched on my own time,
Hmm.
and they broke me, dude. Like
Really?
genuinely broke me, because they were um the two that they were, it was fuck, now I can't remember it. Making sounds while I look this up. Making sounds while I look this up. Making sounds while I look this up. Because making sounds is funny. Okay, here it is. So, is that the one? I don't know. I remember one of them was the act of killing, and it was, if not one of the, like scariest things I've seen, just because it was real.
Hmm.
And the other one being Dear Zachary, which I'm not even gonna say anything about the movie. I genuinely recommend, and I mean this to you too as well. I genuinely recommend this movie.
See,
It
that shit creeps me out.
it's
Whenever they
not
have
it's not
titles like Dear Zachary.
it's about here, I could give the lightest, like non-spoiler version of it. It's about a documentary to a son explaining who his father was because his father got killed. Like explaining
Okay.
the kind of person his dad was.
And I'm guessing
And
his
his
dad
dad,
wasn't a good
no,
person.
his dad was an amazing guy.
Okay.
His dad was an amazing guy, a doctor, or sorry, a nurse. a graduate. Like he was just a great guy. It was just an amazing movie. I recommend that one. The act of killing I can't say is as nice. Uh, with a title like that, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I
Is
recommend. I could end the podcast with those two recommendations for you guys. Check out those movies, please. Anyone who listens. But you know, of course, you know, be warned. They're rated R movies, so if for some reason you're younger, listening to this podcast for some reason, please take warning.
don't
Please take
erase
warning.
everything you've heard if you
Just
are
don't listen to this podcast if you're under 18.
honestly just I'm under 18.
Podcast
So
over to
there's
your
that.
3-year-old
Nolan, get
and
off this
doesn't
podcast.
let your 3-year-old listen to us.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
If
We
you leave
don't
us on for your
influence anyone.
3-year-olds, that'd be
We
pretty
are
cool,
not
I guess.
influencers. We are podcasters.
We're
Difference, trust me.
influencers in a different way. We influence the government.
We are puppeteering it all.
We are the middle class.
Ever wondered who runs the world? You're looking at them.
You're looking at us. We're basically the Illuminati. But
Yeah,
our little
that's what we
froggy
are.
table and our
Okay.
froggy
God, I wish I
chairs.
had that fame.
No, we don't have fame because we don't want people to know who we are. We just sit in our little table with our
Oh
froggy
yeah, I
chairs.
wish I had that. I wish I had a good life.
Nobody knows where that table is. It is just somewhere
No,
in the
we're
world.
we're like somewhere between the third dimension and the fourth dimension. Like we're
And
just
we
in a
make
realm.
decisions for a dimension that isn't even ours.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're a bit late on a new shipment of lizard people to send to the world
yeah.
to blend
Quite
into the crowd.
devious of us. Quite
And you know what?
devious of us, if you ask me.
On us talking about how we control the world, that's a great topic to end off on.
All right, guys. Hope you can't sleep at night. We control the world. You have
We
no
control
say.
when
Bye.
you sleep.
Love you.
Goodbye. Love you. Nestor, you want to say
Look at
goodbye?
you. I'm controlling your mind. I'm controlling your mind. I'm controlling your mind. I'm in your head. I'm
I'm
in your head. I'm in your.
controlling your income. Goodbye and good night.
Thank you for everyone who watched. Yeah, if you actually made it this far, pretty hectic episode if you ask me.
Subscribe,
Subscribe.
like,
Definitely
and like.
subscribe,
Okay,
like,
bye, bye, bye.
subscribe, and leave
Subscribe.
amazing
Subscribe,
content.
subscribe, 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 subscribe.
Subscribe.